Bip bop boom. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. This is episode number 125. That's right, 125 of your favorite nerdy podcast where we talk about everything pop culture, but especially comic books, movies, anime, and sports. That podcast being Comic
X Weeb! Ha! Ha! Ha!
I'm your co-host, James, aka Comics for Cheap, aka hashtag Send It to James, aka who's gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con this weekend, huh? I got my co-host here with me.
Ooh, that's a good question right there. It's your boy Chris, aka Dino. Hit me with the music. Black Santa, revere me. Acknowledge me. AKA, don't make me call my grandmother. AKA, super cold. What?
Okay.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Water, sponsored by nobody. Because we still don't got no gosh diggity darn sponsors. But I'm telling y'all, man, it's coming sooner than later. You never know, man. You never know who's gonna be sponsoring us. You never even know who might show up. One day, you might be seeing me sitting here, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Beast just might show up right next to me, and then you never know that he might sponsor us for a video. You never know, man. As always in my Walmart, I kid you not. You never know. But until then, we are unsullied since 2021.
That's right. Hit that like button for us. Subscribe if you haven't already. Always drop something in the chat or the comments. We always get to you if you want to talk to us. We're here to chat. Speaking of Mr. Beast, I know he's a Greenville, North Carolina native, and that's where he resides. He's been getting into all sorts of shit recently. I've been seeing his name in the news. Yeah, apparently people in his camp or something. Some woman just had to step away. Accusations of grooming or inappropriate texting with a minor.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or on the lady who stepped away?
No. Yeah, whatever lady was there. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I haven't really gotten the whole story or kind of like what happened. I think it's all kind of just dropped yesterday, maybe the day before. But yeah, there's crazy stuff that he's, I feel like someone's always coming for him, but he is like the number one YouTuber like in existence. So I guess everyone's just always coming after him.
Yeah, like he is always in my store all the time, like so much. So and he sends his team and everything and blah blah, and they do their thing. So yeah. No doubt. That's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, crazy. But anyway, we always kick stuff off with some sports talk for the week. I don't know if we got any sports news this week, Chris, but if we do, hit us with it.
Well, I guess two things. At least Team USA had another scare against South Sudan. I mean, that was a crazy game.
Yeah,
literally went down to LeBron ending the game again. Clutch again.
LeBron's been putting in some work on the.
He's been very clutch. Yeah, LeBron's been very clutch, and I love what he said after the game. He was like, after even the first one, we basically hit that buzzer beater. Dude was just like, I like it close. It gets that excitement and blah blah blah. Like he was pumped up. Like LeBron was really showing that despite all the guys on this team, he's basically the closer right now. Like it's like, all right, give LeBron the ball, let him do his thing. And here's the thing: nobody can stop. It's what I've always said for years. If LeBron, he's a freight train. If this dude just gets that rock and just charges in, who the hell's gonna stop him? Like you're not gonna stop him, especially at the end of a game where they're not trying to blow the whistle for offensive fouls unless it's completely blatant. They're not trying to end the game like that. Like he's gonna either draw contact and get a foul, or he's going to score. Like you can't really stop this dude. Stop settling for those jump shots and threes. Stop it. Just go straight in. They're not gonna stop you. And especially these other guys. But from other countries. Like LeBron has been really stepping up and doing this thing. But Team USA do need to get it together. Though. They was favored by 43 points, and you won by 1.
And then they barely beat Germany as well.
Right. Like there's problems there. Like you're supposed to be like putting these teams down for a reason.
Right.
But it is what it is. We'll see how it goes.
Now they showing up. What's their next game against France, right?
Right.
Okay.
So, we'll see what they do, how it goes. And the other real thing,
yeah,
that is funny to me. We got to talk about WNBA real quick.
Okay.
Did you hear like this? This is like the ultimate thing of biting the hand that feeds you. And I was just like, you wonder why everybody around the world is like the WNBA is full of ungrateful people. Because so the NBA signed this new deal that's going to give them about $77 billion.
Going to give the WNBA $77 billion?
NBA. The NBA.
Right. I was like, damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. It's a whole lot of money. Yeah. So, of course, the WNBA, the NBA was nice enough to break them off. So their previous TV deal was about $60 million. Keep that in mind. 60.
I'm sorry, whose previous TV deal?
The WNBA.
Okay.
Was $60 million.
Okay.
So, and that was the total. The new deal the NBA has given them, the NBA is giving them a deal that is now worth $2 billion.
Okay. It's a big jump.
Yeah, huge jump. Like what, 300%? Some crazy crap like that, right? Like it's a lot.
That's right.
Yo, so
more than that, from 60 million to 2 billion is insane.
It is.
Yeah, we're talking about like that's on a mat, like you could do 60 million times 60 million. You know what I mean? And
right.
you get close to 2 billion.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up, Street Food? How you doing, bud?
That's right, my boy. Good to have you here. So the head of the players union, as well as Cheryl Miller, the sister of Reggie Miller, came out and said that the NBA lowballed them. Cheryl Miller did an interview and was flat out was like, lowballed. We got lowballed. You need to put an 8 in front of that. What? Excuse me? Lowball, isn't this the same league that since y'all been in existence, every single year, y'all have been a negative? Y'all have not been in the positive.
That's right. Street Food says, he says, son of a Bitcoin, 2 billion? Wow.
Right.
Son of a Bitcoin.
Right. So it's y'all have, even this year, they're projected, even with everything Caitlin Clark has done for y'all, y'all are still projected to be a negative again.
Oh, they're still negative?
They're still projected to be a negative. Yes. It is currently projected they will still end the season as a negative. We will see when it ends. Trust me, I will bring it up. But they're still projected to be a negative when this season ends. So, excuse me, y'all have never, ever, 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 ever been in the positive. Haven't even been close in the positive. The NBA has basically written y'all off as a tax return every year. The NBA is the only reason you still exist.
Correct.
And you're going to sit here and say, they're giving you a $2 billion deal, jumping up from 60 million, and you're going to say they lowballed you. What the hell have y'all done to get more than that? To me, they gave you too much. So you're going to sit here and say they lowballed you? Get your own damn deal. Oh, wait, you can't. You can't. Like, this is ridiculous. What these, like, I don't understand what have warped these women's minds to be like this, or whoever, like everybody in the WNBA, to have this mindset of like, you should just give us money when none of y'all have earned it. I hate to be that mean, but it's true. Women lie, men lie, numbers don't. The numbers say you haven't earned it. You haven't done anything to say you deserve this money at all.
Yeah.
So you're going to sit here and say you got lowball. No, you didn't. No, you have nothing to fight with. Nothing at all.
Crazy.
Like it's just ridiculous, man. Like, oh my god. And I gotta say one more thing
Go
about
ahead.
this WNBA crap. The WNBA USA team should be embarrassed. They had a game where the WNBA versus Team USA,
I saw
and
this.
Team WNBA won. It wasn't
Right.
even really a close game. It was kind of like an ass whooping the whole game.
Which was
You
like
should all be embarrassed.
that's what it all was saying, that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese were going off because they were both snubbed for the Team USA, and they proved that they maybe should have been on and included with Team USA. You know, even though they're rookies and whatever, it don't matter. They're still putting up some record numbers and are arguably two of the best players in the whole league, even in their rookie year.
Bro, yeah. Yeah.
And then like them playing together, it's like they've been playing together all season. The way that they were like, you know, vibing and connecting out there on the court, shit was kind of crazy. It's
And it's
like,
funny.
damn.
Yeah.
I was sitting there watching highlights like that. You would think they've been playing together the whole season.
Yeah. And it's funny because you look at that and you sit here. Oh, what my man say?
I'm sorry. Norm says, James, would you buy a WNBA team? Fuck no.
No, I wouldn't either.
There's no way.
No, I'm good. They were like, we offer you any team. Oh, in the WNBA. Oh, no, I'm good. You can get it. Matter of fact, we'll give it to you for free. No, I'm still good.
I'd buy a hockey team. If I was stupid rich and had no idea what to do with it, I'd buy a hockey team. Even if
I don't think that's
like,
a bad idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Even if it wasn't like one of the best teams or whatever, like if it was, whatever. That's because that's what I really like watching anyway. That's just kind of the sport that I like the most. So why would I waste money on, a WNBA team? I'd watch
exactly. I'm trying to make money. I'm not making money.
Well, yeah. Also, and I'm trying to make money. Yes.
Yeah. Like, I'm not trying to make. I'm not trying to like. It's wasting my time. Like I'll get you free. Now I'm good. You can keep it. You can keep it. It's yours. I'm good. Because then I'll somehow end up owing money after my tenure is done. So what's funny about that is that Caitlin Clark didn't even have like really a good game. She only had 4 points. She did have 10 assists, but offensively, she was pretty much missing everything she was shooting. And they was very upset with her that she didn't choose to participate in the 3-point shootout, which was very interesting that she decided not to. But hey, she can do what she wants. But again, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, like these are the women who are the reason why you're being watched. So you choose not to put them on Team USA, which is dumb. And I know like a lot of like feminists are like, well, who do you take off? I'm sorry. Y'all got some old ass women up there who y'all only got up there for like because it's like honorary and shit, but you can take their asses off and put the young girls up there. Like that's been the biggest problem with the WNBA. You let the old guards do way too much and not put into the younger and don't invest into the younger people.
Street Food says inside Snoop Dogg's bid to buy the Ottawa Senators, he wants this hockey team. Did Snoop Dogg really try to buy a hockey team? There's no way. I don't believe that.
Dude, Snoop Dogg does everything. Like you never. Snoop Dogg, like I said before, he is the most famous in terms of like notoriety because this dude will do like he'll be on like so many weird commercials that you're like, I wouldn't think Snoop Dogg would invest in that or endorse that, but okay, sure.
Okay, apparently he really did try to buy it. And the Ottawa Senators, that's funny. They're like the worst Canada team.
That's why he said he might have had a chance.
Yeah, he's like, well, if I'm gonna buy one of them.
It's basically summing up the WNBA. They got a whole lot of stuff to get together, and honestly, they really gotta like. I'm sorry, they need to have like a memo going around saying just don't speak loud, like don't say shit. We need a new players rep. We need somebody with a brain, and I'm sorry, a lot of y'all just don't say anything. Like just be quiet because this right here is ridiculous. Low ball.
Yeah. You heard it. You heard it, folks. All right, let's get into some other stuff. Hey, we gotta circle back to The Boys. Did you watch The Boys finale?
I unfortunately still have not, but it doesn't matter. Just go through what went down. What happened?
Oh man. All right, well now I'm gonna have to try to remember. I was counting on you having watched it more recently than me. Because it's been a solid week for me. Okay, so
It's
basically
been
what
a weird week
happens
for me, brother.
is that they're obviously that like that shapeshifter character that locked Starlight up and went to have an assassination attempt on the president.
Mm.
Um they all have warned the boys warned the president, but unfortunately Starlight is put on the guard to protect the president. And yeah, so basically Huey is first alerted to it because he like she says something weird or does something weird, and he's like, hey, that's not Starlight, that's got to be the shapeshifter. And so there's an attempt on the life, is unsuccessful. However, um there's like recorded footage of him saying how he wanted to kill Newman. He was like, if y'all had just succeeded in killing Newman, like I told you, then this wouldn't be a problem. So that still ends up getting out. So they still basically get the president out of the way. They just have to go about it a different way. They have to arrest him instead.
Okay.
So that's that. Okay. So basically God, I'm trying to remember. The
Did
whole
something happen with A
the
Train?
finale was like not great for Tim for me. Well, A Train got scared and ran off. Like, so he was done. He got his family and he ran. So he's still alive. He's out there. Although Homelander is pissed. They did find out that that A Train was the leak.
Yeah. I
Uh,
did hear something about like that. Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
That was
but A Train smartly like was like, we need to get out of here. He even tried to convince what's her face, the CEO, to bounce with him, and she was like, no. But then she gets scared because Homelander's like, we need to kill everybody in Vought that has any kind of dirt on us. And she's like top of the list. So she goes to Homelander's secret stash of Compound V and shoots up, and then we don't know what happens to her. That was kind of like near the end.
mm.
Um, but he gets the Deep and Black Noir to kill everybody on this list that works at Vought that may be a threat to them and their rise to power. And then the Secretary of State is named president, and he immediately says that he's going to be working very close with Homelander. Uh, blah blah blah. Sage comes back and she's like, "This was all part of my master plan, even for you to get rid of me." As a blah blah blah. And yeah. Oh, and then we find out. The whole Butcher Ryan storyline. Ryan freaks out on Mallory because she tries to start telling him all this bullshit about Homelander. Like, hey, you're the product of rape. Your dad doesn't love you. Blah 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 blah. Your dad's crazy. He kills all these people. And he gets mad and kills Mallory.
Mm.
And then Butcher has to basically go crazy. And then he finds out how he beat what's his face, the stretchy dude. uh so basically it's his tumor. His tumor can come out of him and is it's really disgusting, but he tears Newman apart, um and finally kills her. So basically, like, he is very powerful because everything else that they have tried to do on Newman has not worked. And
Wasn't
including
working. Yeah.
Homelander like lasering her right in the face did not work. So the fact that Butcher's tumor can like come out of him like tentacles and tear Newman apart is pretty crazy.
So now he would think this would be like his trump card against Homelander. Now
I guess.
I'm assuming that's what he would think,
Yeah.
or at least it would be
Uh
something.
so I mean, it has to come down to Butcher and Homelander. It has to. Like, it can't
Do
be
you
anyone
think
else.
there's
It's got to
any
be.
way Black Noir is going to be, or Noir in general, is going to be a true factor, like in the comics, or any, like, you think is going to be any, or at least just a factor in general towards the end where he will be the one? What do you think?
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell. Like I said, the whole back half of the season for me was just kind of like, eh. Um,
Right.
and Black Noir like is a goofy character at this point. Like,
Yeah,
he talks too
yeah,
much and is narcoleptic. The falling asleep thing is kind of weird.
yeah.
He does seem to be like a complete psychopath that like he just doesn't even flinch when he takes a baseball bat or whatever to someone's head. Like he's just like, yeah, whatever. Oh, and even in this one where he kills the wrong person, and he's like, oh no, but like when they're going through the list of people to kill at Vought, he kills the wrong person. He's like, oh no, and then he gets a boner from killing them, and he's like, murder boner.
Oh God. Oh God.
What's up, Vinyl Dragon in the house? What's going on? He says, time to break open that grape soda and fill your head up. That's right.
That's right, man. That's right. Absolutely, man. It's the only thing that keeps me sane when I go to work. Go get some good old grape soda when I'm on sitting down for lunch, and yeah. Wow. But no, yeah, I mean, no, I will agree with you. The back half of the seasons was like, so
It was just slipping a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Or spinning wheels, I guess, is more appropriate to say. So now we have to wait a year for the Gen V season 2, and then we have to wait 2 years for the final season of The Boys.
Right. 2 years.
2 years to get the ending of this story.
That's
sad. It makes me upset.
That makes me upset too, and I ain't even gonna front. That's really that's not a smart thing to do, but I mean, hey, they're gonna stick to the plan, and we'll see if they stick to the plan. We'll see what happens. Because honestly, it could be longer.
No, there's no way that they would push it back longer. Man.
We could have some Captain America stuff, or we got some Blade stuff keep pushed back, man. Nah, it ain't gonna be Blade because Blade's never coming out. But
yeah, Blade ain't coming out ever. Blade confirmed, never releasing.
Never releasing. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's interesting now. I do wish that they would have went like to really, really show that it's going to be insane in the final season that Homelander did kind of like event, like completely take over. Like he kills the president. He's like, I'm president now.
Yeah, because they had like I said, like the third in line, I think, is Secretary of State. So he's the one who is basically like, I'm the president, and my first act as president. Well, he said first act as president was to declare martial law, and then second act was to like align himself with Homelander.
Right.
And then Homelander like pushes him aside and starts making a speech, kind of a thing.
Because I mean, that was super dope. And to be fair, this is like more similar to what the Justice League animated series did, where they had Superman kill President Luthor, and then they basically put in some president who just follows what Superman says. Really, like he calls in, he's like, well, like he literally calls the president. You know what? You're gonna be president again, and he's like, we're still not gonna like do a real vote. No, I'm choosing you to still be president again. So congratulations. It's like, okay. Like, maybe we should do a vote. Maybe you should say thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. Okay, cool. Right. Good talk. All right, president. Talk to you later. You know, like Superman was the one completely in charge of like what's going down. So yeah, obviously it would be totally different because how Superman ran things, it was like there was no crime like at all. But Homelander is obviously wouldn't run things like that. Like
no, Homelander's trying to round people up in camps and all that kind of crazy stuff. So
right.
Yeah, we will see eventually how this all plays out. We got 2 years of waiting before that happens, but yeah, that's what we got. Oh, and speaking of you said Justice League animated, that kind of triggered something for me. The Batman, that new animated thing that we watched the trailer for, that's coming out soon. That's like August 1st that shit is dropping. For some reason I thought it was either late this year or like next year, but that's coming out
next year.
Yeah, that's coming out next week.
Oh shit. Okay.
Which I'm very excited about.
That is extremely excited. I mean, damn. All right. Well, look at that.
Yeah, I was like, dang, that's a fantastic surprise. I like that kind of a surprise.
That is a fantastic surprise. Here we go.
I don't know if they're dropping the whole season or if they're doing week to week episodes on HBO, but we'll have to see, or on Max, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
But we will see. I'm assuming it's going to be week to week that we're going to have to sit and wait and watch it. Yeah, probably. All right, we have SDCC this weekend. DC's doing panels and releasing exclusives and stuff, and Marvel's got a panel every single day, it seems like. So hopefully we have some stuff to break to you guys next week. I'm pretty excited about all that.
Me too.
They usually drop something with the biggest Comic-Con in the world, SDCC. So we will see what happens there.
You think
But
DC's gonna go crazy and put like a Superman trailer?
I would really hope to see a Superman trailer.
That would be really dope.
That would be really awesome.
Yeah,
it would make sense too.
It would.
It's about the right timing.
It is. It is. Yo, Marvel comes out of nowhere and it's like, yo, that Blade shit you was hearing? No, it's not real. Here's the trailer for Blade. Oh, like yeah, we're finished. Like we're actually good. We were just fucking with y'all. Oh.
We'd be like, nah, I don't believe you.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't either. It's just West pipes up there. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Marvel does have Deadpool Wolverine releasing tomorrow. When are you gonna go see it, Chris?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Funny enough, it depends, man. We could go see that. Oh no, we can't. No, we might not be.
Well, I mean,
it depends. I don't know how things are gonna go.
Oh yeah, I don't know what.
We'll have to talk about that. Yeah, because I remember what you were telling me before. We have to talk about that. But either way, I don't know, man. It depends. It depends on how things go. It could be another week, so I don't know. We'll see.
I'll probably go see it. Obviously, not this weekend. Maybe sometime during the week next week. I'll go see it. But yeah, they're already like releasing pre-sales by the country, and it's like it's insane. So they're saying that this is going to be, I guess, the second ever $1 billion R-rated movie in the box office.
What was the first?
I think the first was Joker.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I remember you saying that now. When I think I remember you telling me that it was the first one.
Yes, the Joker was 1.07 billion. So it squeaked $1 billion. And then I think they're talking about this one being the second, and they're already kind of making projections for Joker 2 to be the third. But they are like fully expecting Deadpool Wolverine to hit that $1 billion mark worldwide within like a month.
That seems fair. I mean, they've done a really good job overall with the marketing. They're continuing to market it.
Oh my gosh,
it's all everywhere. These crazy different commercials of Deadpool doing different stuff.
Norm says, James, are you buying the Wolverine popcorn bucket? No.
Good question. Are you?
No, I am not. No? I also saw the Deadpool Xbox controller, the butt.
Yeah, the one I was telling you about.
And then Wolverine apparently also put out. So now there's like a Wolverine one to match it. So it's Wolverine cheeks instead.
Oh god. I'm buying neither of those. I don't want neither one.
No, come on, bro. You gotta be gaming with some butt cheeks.
Nah,
some Wolverine booty. No, you don't like it? All right, it's cool.
I'm good.
Speaking of $1 billion movies, Inside Out 2 has officially become the highest grossing animated movie, passing Frozen 2. It is now at like almost $1.5 billion in the box office domestically. Exactly. Did you watch the first one?
No.
Oh, okay. I actually liked the first one. I didn't go see the second one, so I really have no idea. It's a Disney
movie, right?
Yeah, it's a Disney Pixar movie. Yeah. Whatever. I thought it was like kind of borderline depressing movie, the first one at least, and so I really had no interest in seeing the second one.
Yeah.
Basically, it's like this little girl who's growing up, and it's like her emotions inside her, and like what's taking the reins.
Okay. I'll see the commercial for that. Okay.
Yeah, and so basically, she becomes terribly depressed, and depression just starts taking over like everything. Kills her fucking imaginary friend. It's like all this crazy shit. And it's just like, this is supposed to be a happy movie, like at
They
all.
definitely don't show that when they was doing the commercials for that first one. I remember the first
No, dude.
commercial. It
No.
seemed all like it's gonna be up and down, but so happy and lovely and blah blah blah. But oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Nah. Nah.
cool. Kills
Nah.
her best
No,
imaginary
the
friend.
imaginary friend like commits suicide to get fucking the other emotion out of whatever pit that they're in. I can't remember all. I saw it one time in theaters. I was like, I don't want to watch this movie again. Like, this shit was sad. Like, I don't want to go see a kids movie and it be sad. Like,
Right.
I get like sad parts. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Mufasa dying in the Lion
Why you
King
had to
and
bring it up,
whatever.
man? You
Yeah,
crying now?
I know. It's just like, but I'm just saying, like, there are, sad parts of movies, but like that movie, I felt like the whole thing was fucked. There were happy parts, and the whole fucking thing was sad.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
I had no interest in Inside Out 2, but apparently the rest of the world did because it hit almost $1.5 billion in the box office, which is
Okay.
crazy.
So it's doing pretty damn good.
Street Food is Good says they should turn the back part of the controller as like a softer stress ball or a hand rest so you can squeeze the cheeks.
Again, I'm good.
No, come on, bro. That's the selling point.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Yo, you know what? Mass Effect. You know, you should type in like Miranda's booty from Mass Effect, and yeah, that would make sense for them to make control out of her ass. That would make sense. People was
But not,
very upset when they took away that, like, so when they did the Legendary Edition,
yeah.
because there's literally a scene where you're talking to Miranda, and it's supposed to be kind of a sad scene because she's talking about some bad stuff that went down, and like the whole time the angle was on her ass. It was hilarious.
They knew what they
And
was doing.
they changed the angle now where it's not just directly on her ass. Oh
What?
my god, the Mass Effect fan base was pissed. They was like, yo, we want our angle back. We want our ass angle back, bro. This is
Oh my
bullshit.
God.
They was so upset. That was so funny.
Release the ass cut.
Release the ass cut. That's right. Let's get that angle back, bro.
Lord.
But
Speaking
yeah,
of movies, I
yeah.
watched a couple movies yesterday during the day while I was doing some work at home.
Yeah.
First one I watched was that movie Abigail,
Okay.
which was like a kind of horror comedy movie,
Yeah.
where this group of people kidnap a little girl for their boss, and then the little girl ends up being a bloodthirsty vampire.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw that one, but
I've seen it.
I dug it.
You liked
I
it,
thought
right?
it was, yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it was
For what it was,
cheesy
yeah.
here and there,
Of
but
course.
like I was like, you know what, this is actually kind of cool. I like this one.
All right.
Um,
What was the other
and
one you watched?
the other movie I watched was Nobody. It's called Nobody with the guy who plays Saul in Breaking Bad, Saul Goodman.
Okay.
What's his fucking name? I can never remember his name. It'll come to me at some point. But that one was he was basically like this retired CIA what they call him, an auditor, because he wasn't like on the books kind of a thing. He just wiped out people who needed to be wiped out, like off record.
Oh, okay.
And he like retired from that life, blah blah blah. He ends up like getting really pissed. His home is invaded, and that triggers him to like just be pissed. He's like
Sound
trying
like
to
something
find out who
Jason
did it.
Tatum was on.
He finds the person who did it, but he can't bring himself to do anything about it because they were like broke and desperate with a sick infant. So he gets back on the bus to go back home, and these assholes get on the bus, and he just basically wipes them out. But the only problem is one of them was like related to this crazy Russian mob boss guy. So then the Russian mob comes after him, but he effectively destroys them.
There you go.
It was okay.
Is the actor not the actor of that movie, but is that actor is Jason Statham, right? Or Statham?
Statham, the Australian
Statham,
dude.
yeah, the guy who's always in the action movies. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But that sounds like something he would do.
It does sound like something he would do.
I
I was actually very surprised that God, what is his name? It's gonna drive me crazy. But he's normally like a comedic actor, and for him to be in an action movie, I was like, oh, okay, I see it.
And he did pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he did all right. I mean, the movie was not bad by any means, but it was kind of predictable, but it wasn't terrible.
But But that's what's up though, showing that proud, showing why you are a true actor, where you can do the comedy stuff, but you can also do a serious role like that. That's pretty cool.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
good.
His name is Bob Odenkirk. I can't believe I keep forgetting his
Mm,
name. It's because it's such a weird last name, but Bob
it is weird.
Odenkirk.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are
Or
the
you
two
say
movies I got
Odin.
to watch.
Oh
So
shit. That's another one.
Abigail and Nobody. What do you think of Abigail? Did you like it?
Yeah, it was great. It was great for what it was. Like you said, it was cheap, but it was all right. It was great. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I
it for what
mean,
it was. It was good.
exactly. Yeah, it
Yeah.
did. It definitely didn't take itself too seriously. Um, and I thought that the it had some good acting, and it was like, what is it? The last role of the that one guy who passed away last year, almost like to the month. I think he passed away, but um he was in Euphoria as the drug dealer Fez, and then he was one of the guys in this movie, like the drugged out or it looked like he was all spaced out dude. I don't know if you remember the movie, but
Definitely had his
um
role, huh?
yeah, he definitely had that he definitely knew how to play that character.
Yeah.
But yeah, gone way too soon, man, because
Yeah.
he was good at for what he did, I thought, and he was a very likable character for sure, and just he's very young, so kind of sad.
Indeed.
All right, what else we got? What else we got? We got we have writers confirmed to be currently working on Spider-Man 4, and they are
Okay.
not bringing back the same director as the first 3 Spider-Man movies with Tom
That's
Holland.
an interesting move.
Interesting move for sure, I thought.
'Cause I mean,
So yeah, we
mm,
have Spider-Man 4 confirmed to be currently written, and or in the process of being written, and yeah, not they are not using the same director.
and currently no changes on who Spider-Man is, right? We're still getting the same. Tom is
We're
still
still getting
Spidey.
old boy, yeah, yep.
Okay.
Who I think just got engaged.
Is him and old girl engaged now?
I think so.
Because he's still dating the girl who played MJ on this in Spider-Man, right?
Yes,
Or did they break up?
Zendaya. No, yeah, Zendaya. You're right.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Uh, yeah. Apparently, yes, he did propose. But it is fake. Oh, it's fake. Damn, I got fucked up,
Uh,
man.
you got caught, huh?
They got me, bro. They got
They
me.
got you, bro. Damn.
Damn.
Are they still
Zendaya
together at
shut
least?
down rumors. Yes, I believe so. Yes.
All right. Uh,
Damn, they got me.
they got you, man. That's
Got
what's
me
up,
out here. They got
bro.
me out here
Fuck you,
reporting
bro.
fake news.
What's going on? Can't fall for this fake news, bro. Can't do it,
I
man.
fell for it.
There's a lot of fake news going on, like whether Joe Biden
Shit.
is actually alive or not.
Oh my god, bro! I can't with that. I woke up to that shit like someone was texting me, like, "You see this shit about Joe Biden being dead?" I was like, "Bro, I just woke up. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Just woke up.
And he's like, "Yeah, man, Republicans are saying that because he's been quarantined or he stepped down and he's
Yeah.
been quarantined for COVID or whatever, that he's actually dead, and the Democrats are trying to do some weekend at Bernie shit."
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
and I was like, "All right." I mean, whatever. It's all good if they are.
It's all good.
It would not fucking surprise me at this point, bro. Like,
Dude, they gotta test
all the
out the
shit that's
cloning
going on.
right now, bro. It's a clone of this dude. We gotta test it out, make sure it works, bro.
Clone, hell yeah, dude. If some dude went up there with like old man makeup, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Honestly, I'd just be like, yeah, man, whatever.
It's all good, man. Just
Yeah,
do what you
bro.
gotta do.
At this point, dude, it can't get any worse, right?
It really can. It really can. So yeah,
And then
interesting.
they like follow that up with the fact that they're already impeaching Harris. I was like, oh, damn, they just going
Huh.
crazy with these impeachments lately.
That was quick.
Yeah.
That was real quick. It didn't even last a week. That was quick.
They're like, well, if he is dead and she is the president, we're impeaching her.
Yep. Yep. Got to make moves here. Cool. Got it.
For me, it's a joke, bro, but like, I know it is serious and it's kind of scary at the same time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's like, what can we do? You know what I mean? Because I already tell you, like, even though I tell everyone go out there, get out there, vote, everything like that, I already know exactly what's going to happen in my state of North Carolina and your state of
Mhm.
North Carolina as well.
Yeah.
Charlotte is going to vote blue, and the
Yeah.
state is going to vote red.
Yeah.
And so it
All right.
doesn't matter because as long as we have this electoral college system in place and not going by a popular vote, it's almost hard to be like, yeah, your vote matters.
Bro, we just need to let Superman take over and have him decide who's president.
That's what I've been saying, man. Let's get Homelander for Prez, baby.
I don't know about Homelander, but I at least trust
Homelander for
Superman.
Prez, baby.
Trust Superman. I would trust Superman's judgment. Nobody's fine.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, matter of fact, the best judgment of them all, even better than Superman. Old Black Santa, man.
That's right. Black Santa
Black
for president.
Santa make these decisions. Everything can be where it needs to be in this world.
That's right. It might be a little late, but it's going to happen.
That's what I'm saying, man. The only issue people would have is the late gifts.
The late gifts, that's right.
Outside of that, everything will be perfect.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. All right. We have when we were talking about Deadpool Wolverine, I forgot to mention. Apparently, they're coming out and saying that they have purposely planted fake leaks online about the movie. And so they're like they're trying to give you false information about the movie. So I don't know if that's like telling you someone's not going to be in the movie and they are, or telling you someone is going to be in the movie and they're not. And so I think that's kind of interesting. But yes,
enough,
going on.
I can see 100%, Ryan Reynolds doing that. Like, like him sitting around the table with his team and he's like, you know what we should do? They're like, what? We should put out some fake news. Like, we should put out fake leaks.
Hell yeah.
And the team just sits there and they're just like, that's actually a funny, good idea. Let's fucking do it. Right. Like, we can do that, right? Yeah, why not? Who's going to stop?
It's on brand for Deadpool as well. So
right, it's something Deadpool
he can get away with so much because it's just like it's just on brand for his ridiculousness.
That's what he does. Like, I can literally see this dude doing it, like him literally putting the suit on and going to his computer and just typing in some random stuff and then send and getting into a leaker and just like, this was going to go down. And then they just put it out there and it just spreads. He's literally dressed as Deadpool while he's doing it.
He's got to be in
you can't see him doing it. Like, I can see him doing that.
Didn't he say that he stole a suit from set? From like the first
movie? If you don't believe he don't have his own suit, even without him having to steal it, I know this dude has legitly told whoever even makes it, make me one too.
Right.
Like, there's no way he don't have his own suit. Like, I know.
I do remember him saying that like he stole stuff from the set.
Yeah.
But it's just like how can you get mad at him? Yeah, exactly. Like, how can you get mad at him for stealing his own movie stuff?
Like, I could see him literally walking off the set. Yo, I'm stealing this. I'm taking this home. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
Right.
Like, okay. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Can we afford him to take that? You go tell him he can't.
Oh, goodness. All right. I have 2 trailers for us to close us out. So what do you got for us to end tonight's show?
It's funny. I do want to get back to the Spider-Man real quick. What's interesting because we're already, Spider-Man 4, this and that. And again, it also just shows how much they dropped the ball with Blade. Like, Spider-Man 4 is so much closer to coming out than Blade is ridiculous. Like,
right.
Like, it's sad. We have a huge problem, man. Like, I'm really hoping, and honestly, I'm really hoping that the Captain America movie is decent. Like, I'm hoping it's good. Like, or at least it's not terrible, because we don't have a single, like we don't have any black superheroes doing anything right now in the Marvel or even in DC, really, in the grand scheme of things, the cinematic aspect of things. But DC's rebooting, so we'll give them a pass. But in Marvel, we don't have anything going on. So I'm hoping that this is something, man, because Blade was supposed to be big and supposed to give us something.
Well, we got Ironheart.
Shut the fuck up. God, man.
Oh, Ironheart don't count. Well, she's not black.
Nah, I mean, she black. She black. But I said good things going on.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, all right. Yeah, what did Vinyl say? What did Dragon say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Vinyl Dragon spreading the fake news of the Deadpool movie, saying that there is a clip with Henry Cavill in the film and Magneto.
Oh shit, Magneto too, huh? Oh man.
Oh,
Ooh.
also Hypno Hustler. Oh yeah, that's right. We got Hypno Hustler. He's a black character in the in Marvel. Come on now.
That is one good thing right there. You can't go wrong with a Hypno Hustler, man. I'm telling
That's
you,
right.
man. That right there, dude. Like, I'm
There's
telling you,
no
that's the
way.
next big bad of the Marvel Cinematic Universe right there.
Hypno Hustler, the '70s fro, in the white suit on
Yeah.
some roller skates.
Yep. Played by
The
Bob Saget.
disco music. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Bob Saget playing Hypno Hustler would be the
Oh my
greatest thing ever.
god, that's ridiculous. That's absurdity.
It's the greatest thing ever. But no, man, I'm really hoping that the Captain America movie again is something good, man. Like, again, it don't have to be like this the greatest movie of all time, but just don't fucking suck.
The
I got
trailer
a
did
feeling it's
seem
gonna suck.
to get a little bit of buzz. Though admittedly a lot of that was because of the Red Hulk right there at the end. But the trailer didn't suck,
No, the trailer didn't suck.
right? So
No.
oh my god, Hypno Hustler played by Cat Williams says Final Track. Oh Lord.
Nice.
Yeah, the trailer didn't suck. What my issue is what's coming out after. So we have Cap 4, then we
Okay.
have Thunderbolts,
Yeah.
then we have Fantastic Four, then we
Mm.
have Blade, allegedly.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Right.
So if Cat 4 flops, like is
Right.
not good,
Yeah.
how much better do you think Thunderbolts is going to be? And if
I think
Thunderbolt,
that's gonna go in with a really bad because if like you said, if Cat 4 flops, Thunderbolt's gonna already have that Sigma just right there on it, like, oh, ain't this supposed to be like continuation in a way? Oh yeah, this is gonna
yeah,
suck. Like, oh.
right, and it almost looks like Black Widow too with who they got in the Thunderbolts,
Ooh, and we saw how great Black Widow was.
and so then we go to Fantastic Four, which historically speaking, we've never had a good Fantastic Four movie.
At least find. I mean, again, I can't think of the exact numbers, but I'm assuming the first Fantastic Four and the second one. I don't know about the Silver Surfer one, but at least the first one, I'm pretty sure financially did okay. It wasn't like terrible financially. I'm assuming for them
Let's
to
see.
make a second one. I would think.
The first Fantastic Four in 2005
Yeah.
was a box office success,
Okay, that's what I figured.
grossing $333 million worldwide.
Okay.
So the budget was around 100 million and made 333 million.
Yeah.
So it was a success.
Yeah, that's success. That works. I don't know about the second one though. Your
Yeah,
favorite?
I don't know. The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, your favorite movie because
No,
again, your favorite scene was when he took that surfboard and he went right through that building. I know that was your
so
favorite scene.
stupid, dude.
I know you loved it. You know.
Oh, it was so fucking
Don't,
dumb.
don't listen to Dino. He sits back and watches this movie like every night. Like he loves it. He
Yeah,
has
if
like
I'm
a
having
shrine. You can't see the other part of the camera, but on the other part is his shrine to the Fantastic Four Silver Surfer. He's just sitting there.
yo, it still made $300 million. It still grows 300 million
Oh snap!
on a
But it
budget.
didn't do more than the first one, did it?
No, it made 302. The first one did 333. So this one made 302 on a 120 to 130 million dollar budget. So it still was a success in the box office.
Still successful.
Still successful.
But they did definitely look at it probably as like, damn, it didn't make as much as the first one now. Considering
Right.
how much you probably had to pay
they
for
probably
that.
expected it to make yeah, definitely expected it to make a lot more, right?
Right.
Like
Yeah.
if you're doing a sequel, you're putting an extra $30 million in the budget, then you don't
And then
expect it to make less than the first movie.
you got freaking, Silver Surfer, so the enigma of Galactus being in it. But I think what really hurt that movie is what they did with Galactus, because
Oh my
people
god.
saw it, and then word of mouth was like, they're like, oh, Galactus in the movie, right? Well, his fart is. What?
For
So it's
Galactus
like when
part.
they hear that, it's kind of like
Yeah,
it's just a cloud. A cloud of Galactus is in the movie. Really?
correct.
I think that really hurt the movie really bad. Like if
Yeah,
Galactus was in it, again, doesn't mean it would have been good or smart. But I'm saying if he was in it, I think it would have made more. I legitimately think it would have hit 400. I think it would have.
I'm with you. Yeah, if they had not, if they have not made Cloud Galactus, I think it would
Yes.
have beat the first movie's box
Yeah.
office scores
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm with you there. Okay.
Yeah.
Vinyl says the only good thing about that second Fantastic Four was that huge lobby life-size display of him. I wanted one bad. I'm guessing of the Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
And he said
Probably.
you only got a Galactus fist pump. That's what you
That was really stupid though, but Jesus
Oh
Christ. No,
gosh.
but that was yeah, that sucked. But again, I'm just hoping that certain like this movie, I do hope Cap 4 does good. Because we need something, man. We got no black superheroes on anything prominent right now in Marvel right now. We need something.
Right.
In the
Except
cinematic
for
aspect, obviously. Because then again, in like the comic book thing, we got Blade doing this thing right now. We got a few things
yeah,
going. So,
for sure. For sure.
so yeah.
I'm with you, man. I'm hoping that although I know already we're seeing people online are like, oh, I don't care about, you know, Captain America or Falcon as Captain America.
Yeah, because he's
It's
not
like
Cap.
right. And it's
Right.
just, I don't know. I gotta at least give it a shot. If it
Right. This
sucks when
could
it
be a
comes out,
chance
it sucks when it comes out. But you can't be like, this sucks and then not
without even
see it and then still say that it sucks. And it's like you haven't watched it. You gotta at
right.
least watch it, whether it's on Disney Plus or at the theaters or whatever. Gotta at least, give it a watch and see. Because like I said, this trailer didn't suck. And we've been sitting here saying I can't name a movie I'm less excited about than Captain America 4. And then that trailer that we watched either last week or the week before, we were like, you know what? That wasn't bad.
That's right. Look at
So
that.
we
There
will
you,
just have to see.
there
We
you
have to
go.
see. All right. Speaking of trailers, we got a
All
couple.
right. What we
We got a
got?
couple. We got the Borderlands final trailer, which we watched the Borderlands trailer, I feel like months ago at this
I
point.
feel like it too.
So we got a final trailer for Borderlands, and then we have the official trailer for Joker 2 that
Okay.
has dropped. Oh
All
wait,
right.
hold on. We got a comment from Vinyl Dragon first. He says, "Bro, nah, the new Hellboy looks like it's going to suck, so it's going to suck. I can't believe they are talking about releasing it in 3D." Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one.
Yeah. Remember when
That
we
one you can
watched
just
it, we was
tell.
like, oh my God, what is this?
But yeah, but like we could tell from the trailer. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That's what I'm saying. The trailer of Cat 4 was not Hellboy esque.
Yeah, because Hellboy looked low budget. It looked like it's gonna
It was
suck.
so
And it's
bad.
just like, oh shit, I can smell that from here.
That's right.
Failure. Like
Right.
this shit ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. All right. So let's start with Borderlands.
All right, let's do it. And then somehow 10 years from now we get another fucking Hellboy fucking movie. It just doesn't happen. How
All
does this
right.
thing keep getting movies? Seriously though. All right.
That's all I'm saying. Like none of them have been good.
Right.
And they keep greenlighting a Hellboy movie.
Right.
Brave Vault Hunter! You've come in search of the secret lost vault of Pandora!
You ready to kick some ass?
Okay, let's go.
Hey. Catch!
If the legends were true, I'm the only one who can open the vault. What are you doing?
Feel free to applaud.
Follow me this way. I have a tremendous sense of
Nobody kills me but me!
Here they come! Put the window up.
I don't want to.
speak.
It's in my mouth!
You get a bullet? You get a bullet?
Big bullet coming! Start getting it out!
How are we gonna get through this?
Everybody run!
Damn, it's coming out soon.
It is. It is.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Again, I gotta talk to some friends who actually play Borderlands, because again, I never could get into the games. I know the lore of the games. I know a lot of the characters, but it just was never something that interests me. So I gotta get their point of view and see what they think of this, and are they excited for it? Because the trailers, what we've seen, it's like it's okay. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
it didn't look bad at all. It's just like
it's star-studded. The trailers looked all right. I mean, I don't really know. I don't know Borderlands, so I don't really. I couldn't tell you what this movie's going to be about in the slightest. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I can tell you that I completely forgot about it since the first trailer we watched.
Same.
And now it's coming out in 2 weeks, so they better hype up that promo, because otherwise, they can't just rely on the star-studded cast.
No, and that's another reason why I said that too. Like, I really want to see what they think about it, because I'm with you. I forgot all about it too until you said, "Oh, the Borderlands." Oh yeah, okay, cool. I forgot about it too. So I'll see what they think about it. Maybe they feel different. They're hyped and excited, or maybe they're just like, "No, this ain't what we want it to be." I don't know.
For sure. All right, last trailer we got here is the Joker 2. Let's go ahead and get that loaded. All right.
So what do you think of that?
Looks like they're not trying to give too much away, is what it looks
No,
like.
that's for sure, because I was waiting the whole time for us to see the part where he takes his gun out and just starts shooting everybody in the crowd. Give them what they want.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it looks like they're not trying to give too much away, which I can respect. And yeah, man, just like we were talking about, it looks like the singing or the dancing or a combination of the two is going to be the delusion, just like it was for the first movie.
Right.
And they're just going to share that delusion together. So I'm still not worried about any amount of singing or dancing in this movie.
Okay.
That's how I felt from the start, where they talked about it being a musical. And that's how I still feel that way. So yeah, man, I'll go see this movie. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Well, I mean,
they're gonna have to overstep, because this time it's not gonna be his descent into madness. It looks like 2 years later, so it's not gonna be a build up.
He's supposed to be there
descent
now.
into madness. He's already now he's already in the madness. Now he's got to embrace that, and this whole this crowd that's backing him, this crowd of crazies that's backing him, kind of a thing, and how he's gonna lead that movement. But he's already in it, so it can't be a descent into it. He's already there.
And here's my thing. I mean, this is a Joker, so it has to be like, now he has to be the one really doing chaos. Because if Joker's relying, because if it becomes a thing where it's relying so much on his backing of like the fans, and they're the ones doing the chaos, and he's not really doing that, that's not the Joker.
Right.
It's a different character. And that defeats the whole purpose of what the Joker is. He's going to get his hands dirty. He's going to do some crazy stuff himself.
Of course.
And, so I don't know. For me, it has to be like, honestly, his body count has to be huge in this movie for me to really care. But again, that's me. And I've said it earlier, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. The numbers from the first movie said it was it did its thing. It did beyond this thing.
Oh, yeah. Beyond what we could have ever expected this movie. When we were talking about this movie, while I was in Greenville, right? We were at work. We were talking about this movie, seeing a trailer, just the whole idea of it, and we were like, what a fucking joke, no pun intended. This movie is gonna be shit. It's not gonna do nothing. And then we were proven way the fuck wrong with the first billion-dollar R-rated movie, and just absolutely slayed it. I've still put that movie on. Alexis loves that movie. So I have seen it probably over 10 times just because she'll put it on as just like we need something to watch or background noise or whatever, and she'll just throw it on.
It's a weird thing. What I want you to do at your next show, and we can even do it when me and you are at the show too together on the one you're doing in Greenville.
Yeah.
I want to ask some people how they've actually felt about that first movie, because I don't hear like people go crazy definitely when they talk about their Jokers. No one ever brings this Joker up as someone that they're like, this is my favorite Joker.
Right.
Like, from out of all the Jokers, like he's never brought up at all. So I want to know what people really think, because it's interesting. Obviously, the numbers are crazy, but I don't hear the fan base really say much about it in a positive way. It's more of just like, or whatever. But it should be different. So I don't know. That's just something to think about.
Definitely. I enjoyed the first movie, despite what I thought was going to happen. Like I really, I enjoyed it. I liked it. Thought it was a good depressive movie. I felt like, obviously it had everyone like compared it to Taxi Driver, and other movies that had come out previously, especially since it was a period piece of a little bit older times. Is why it really drew some of those comparisons. And I can agree that it absolutely probably drew from some of those movies, inspiration and everything like that. You can't deny similarities and everything, and the derivations. But honestly, if you look at it's just my only issue with it is like what you said. Well, I think you've pointed this out before, is that it's just associated as the Joker.
Right.
It's just like there are certain things I think that have to come out with Joker 2. Like you said, now he's the Joker. Now he's started doing some Joker shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Now he's just kind of like, here's a present for you. It's a bomb. I don't even know who the fuck you are, but I just killed you for no fucking reason type.
Bingo. Right. Right.
Because I mean, yes, it had young Bruce in there, and we got a glimpse of Alfred and Thomas. We got like a small glimpse of his riots causing the death of Thomas and Martha. There obviously there's parallels there, but as far as like you call it the Joker, and it's like, I don't know, like it's Joker, but it's just so weird what DC's doing with these like Elseworld type movies.
God knows it is. It is super weird.
Because it's just hard to be like, yeah, that's the Joker. It's like, but is it? It's a good movie, but like, is it the Joker?
Right. Like, is it the Joker? I mean, I kind of feel you, because you're kind of like, well, if we would have used somebody else's name, it might not have hit it as hard and got as successful. Yeah, probably. But so we're gonna definitely see. What
Vinyl Dragon says the only people I ever hear talking about it are non-comic fans. And he says, I don't think Todd Phillips will push it much further. He will bank on it being more of the same. He did that with all the Hangover films. That's true.
That's interesting. No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the thing. Like, I don't hear comic book fans. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't hear them ever like he said it perfectly. Comic book fans. Like, I don't hear them saying anything in like a positive, like that. Oh man, Joker, blah blah. Like, this is it. Like, I don't hear them ever talking about this movie.
It's almost similar
to
the
Joker in general when they talk about their favorite Jokers. He's never brought up this version of Joker. Is never brought up.
Right.
Where you hear all these other Jokers from the cinematic universes of all the old past Jokers brought up in this and that, whether you hated it or loved it, or obviously, what was it? Heath Ledger. I'm saying his name wrong.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. Thank you. Whether obviously his portrayal, you hear that one so much, maybe even the most. You hear that one so much.
Sure.
But you never hear this one. And it's just like very interesting. This movie is, it came out, it's so successful. But you never hear anything. Like, you never hear anybody even really bring it up until now the second one's coming out. So now it's like, okay, well, we'll see how this goes. But you never hear anybody talk about it. And it's interesting. For the movie to be that successful, you would think you would hear more about it, but you don't.
Or like you said, brought up in the comparison of like, oh, who's your favorite Joker? What's your favorite Joker portrayal, etc. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Right.
I'm with you. I feel what you're saying.
I will say, I don't know. The first laugh he did at the beginning of the trailer, I will say I wasn't a fan of that one. The second laugh later on that I heard in the trailer, I was like, okay, that's a little better. But I didn't like the laugh.
The
in
laugh is
car.
weird.
I wasn't a fan of that. I don't know. Maybe the trailer did. Yeah, the laugh. Yeah, I was like, because I'm comparing the Joker laughs, obviously, and I was just like, that ain't working.
The laugh was weird in the first movie too,
but
it was
true.
cool. It was
True.
a cool way of explaining the laugh. I thought that he had head trauma, brain damage, and that he would laugh at inappropriate times. I thought that was kind of like, oh, that's an interesting spin on why he's always laughing, or he laughs at weird stuff, or whatever, or he thinks murder is funny. And I was like, that's an interesting way to bring that up. But the laugh itself and how he like abruptly stops, I don't know. I know it's supposed to be off-putting, but like, it's just like, I don't know. There is something about the laugh that I'm just like, eh. Like you said, sometimes it hits perfect, and then sometimes it's just like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because like the first one, in the police car, I was like, that ain't hitting. But then later on in the trailer, when I heard another laugh, I was like, okay, that's better.
Right.
That one was better. So it was like, I don't know. It's not going to win awards for like the greatest Joker laugh, though. It ain't going to get that.
No, that's going to be the kid who did it on Gotham. On that show.
No, now of course not. We're talking about like live action, right?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say now.
Well, Mark Hamill in the
greatest Joker laugh. That's the most iconic right there, boy. That laugh is on point.
Yeah,
but
Mark Hamill, of course, did a great job.
I meant that was his laugh was dope. Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah. As far as like having the weird smile and the and like acting it out and laughing along with it, I would have to I have to give it to that kid, man. And even though like that shit never went anywhere, and they killed him in like that season, which was really weird, and then brought him back, which was even weirder. I felt like as far as live action Jokers and the iconic laugh, that he fucking nailed it. And it's just like, it's never talked about, really.
No, it's not. But I agree. Yeah, his laugh was dope. Yeah,
he did it. And he contorted his face real weird too when he did it. Like, he had like nice little throwback to like Jack Nicholson's Joker when he was like, when he had that going, but also like the laugh was so much better than Nicholson did. Not that Nicholson didn't do a great job with the role, but like,
because he did.
Yeah, he did for sure. But this kid, I can't even remember his fucking name. Like, that's how much like it's so slept on that I'm like giving this kid his flowers, and I don't even know his name. I remember the other show he was on was Shameless. I know that.
Okay.
But I don't know his name. It's crazy. It's crazy how slept on that was.
Indeed.
But that whole show, that's another one of those shows where it just didn't make no sense. Where like all these villains came out before Batman.
Yeah, that was
all of Batman's villains are fighting Detective Gordon instead of Batman.
And again, that defeats the whole purpose. And that's the reason why true comic book fans was like, this is stupid. Because the whole thing is like, Batman is trying to save Gotham, but he is Gotham's biggest villain in the sense of he's the one who caused all these crazy superpowered villains to show up. And it got so bad, it's really because of him. Right. Like, he's basically created his own little thing and trying to keep it in check. But Batman is the reason for a lot of this bad stuff happening because these guys are showing up now because of him, and he's not putting them down. And the fact that he's not putting them down, they're going to get free and do this again. And it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And these guys think of even worse things to do. And it's like Batman is the real problem, but he's the one who created most of these guys. So it's like for them to just kind of be showing up fighting, fighting Commissioner Gordon is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, not even Commissioner. What? He was Detective Gordon.
Yeah, you're right. Detective Gordon at that point. It's like, what? Like, what got going on here?
Yeah.
So, that was weird.
I'm with you. All right. Anything else we got for this week?
Nah, we good. Next week's going to be some anime fun, but we good.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Well, hit that like button for us, boys, in the chat. We appreciate y'all hanging out. We will catch you guys next week at 8 o'clock. We appreciate y'all hanging out. As always, stay villainous and
Fuck the